Hello, my dear students. How are you? I hope you will find fit and healthy. Students, this is a video for the students of class 8th. And in this chapter, we are going to discuss about the first lesson of class 8th biology. That is transportation in plants. Students, you must know what is the meaning of transportation. We know very well that transportation means carrying something from one place to another. If you are carrying something from one place to another, from one part to another, from one village to another, one country to another, this is called transportation. Student, this process happens with all living beings, animals, human beings, as well as plants. We are talking about the transportation in plants. That means plant also transport some essential elements for its survival. These elements can be called water and minerals. These are most essential elements which are transported by the plant. Students, you must know what is the meaning of vascular tissue, because without vascular tissue, transportation process cannot take place. So vascular tissues are basically two type of tissues, xylem and phloem. Student, xylem is a tissue which transport water from the soil to the different parts of the plant with the help of roots. That tissue is called xylem. Second one is phloem. Phloem transport the food material from the leaves after performing photosynthesis, and then it is transported to different parts of the plant. So phloem transport food and xylem transport water. Please listen it carefully. The water is transported by xylem and food is transported by phloem. These are two vascular system, very essential part of transportation system of plant. Okay, now let's talk about the first thing, the transportation of water in the plant. How do plants absorb water? So student, there is first process, this is called osmosis. Osmosis is a process in which water goes, means water molecule travels, move from higher concentration region to lower concentration region. Okay, higher concentration region means and lower concentration means. Student, higher concentration region means where the density, where the strength of water molecule is high. Or in another sense, we can say it like if any solution has high amount of solute, that liquid has high concentration. हाई कंसंट्रेशन मतलब होता है बच्चों कि जब लिक्विड में अधिक मात्रा में सॉल्यूट हो या फिर अगर किसी लिक्विड में वाटर मॉलिक्यूल्स बहुत अधिक मात्रा में हो, स्ट्रांग हो, तो वो रीजन, वो क्षेत्र, जिस क्षेत्र में ऐसा है जहां वाटर मॉलिक्यूल्स स्ट्रांगली हैं, स्ट्रेंथफुल हैं, डेंस हैं और अन्य सॉल्यूट्स के साथ हैं, सो दैट काइंड ऑफ रीजन इज कॉल्ड हाई कंसंट्रेशन. एंड इसके ऑपोजिट ऐसा रीजन, ऐसा क्षेत्र जहां वाटर तो है बट अपने कम सॉल्यूट्स के साथ, कम डेंस होने के साथ, कम स्ट्रेंथफुल होने के साथ, तो दैट रीजन इज कॉल्ड लो कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ रीजन. So osmosis is a process where the water molecules travel from high concentration region to lower concentration region. It happens with the plant. Now let me show you the diagram of roots in chart. Now you will understand it easily. Student, the water present in soil and the water present in root here. There are two places where water is present. One in soil, second in root here. But the concentration of water is high in soil, not in root here. That's why water goes from soil to root, not from root to soil. So osmosis is the process in which water goes from high concentration region. This region, soil, is the region where the concentration of water molecule is high comparison than the concentration of water molecule present in root here. Understand? So water goes from higher to lower region, means from soil to root, not from root to soil. Understand? So this is osmosis. So by osmosis, plant transport water. Now students, let's talk about after what happens. After absorption of water through these roots, now, as I told you in starting, the first vascular system or first vascular tissue, what was the name? Xylem. So after absorbing water by the root hairs, then xylem absorb the water in upper side. Understand? There's a xylem, as you can see. So xylem is a tissue which absorb water from the root and transport it to the different parts of the plant. Okay, so after absorption water from here to here, these arrow are indicating the direction of water. So water is going from soil to root. Now after absorption of water by the root, water will go to the upper part of plant with the help of xylem, understand? So it is a simple process. How does a plant absorb water? Now next process we have the absorption of mineral. Second thing is absorption of mineral. Absorption of mineral happens just similarly like absorption of water, but there are two process takes place. First one is diffusion, second one is active transport. Student, diffusion and active transport process are used in absorption of mineral, not in absorption of water, because absorption of water takes place by the osmosis. Understand? Now if there are two cases in absorption of mineral by this process, by diffusion or by active transport. If the concentration level of mineral is high in soil, suppose if there is high concentration of, not this time water, now we'll talk about the minerals. If the high concentration of mineral molecule present in soil, okay, comparison then the low concentration of mineral in root hair, then in this case water will go from soil to root by the process of diffusion. I hope you are understanding. Diffusion is a process in which minerals goes from soil to root hair, but in which case, if the concentration of mineral is high in the soil, if the concentration of mineral is high here, then these mineral will go to the root hair through diffusion. But opposite of it, in second case, suppose the concentration of mineral is low here. Suppose the concentration of minerals molecule is low here, then in this case, and high in root hair. Suppose it's the opposite condition. Suppose the minerals molecules concentration is low in soil but high in root hair. So in this case, diffusion will not take place. In this case, there is another process, active transport will take place. So in this case, the mineral will go from soil to root, but with the help of active transport process. Understand? So diffusion, and second one is active transport. So student, diffusion will happen when the concentration of mineral will high concentration of mineral, and active transport will take part when the concentration of mineral molecule will low. So if the concentration of mineral is low in soil, so active transport will take place, means in this case the minerals will be absorbed by root with the help of active transport, not by diffusion. Diffusion will take place only if the concentration of molecule is high in soil. Yeah, but if low, so in this case the mineral will be absorbed with the help of active transport. And in this process, because it's the opposite, active transport is the opposite process than osmosis and diffusion, because in osmosis and diffusion, what is happening? In osmosis and diffusion, the water molecule or mineral molecule are going from higher region to lower, high concentration region to lower concentration. But opposite of these two processes, active transport is performing opposite. Like, okay, it's a process in which the mineral is going from low concentration to high concentration. Understand? So it's opposite to osmosis and diffusion. Active transport is a process in which plant need energy. Well, generally all the plants absorb mineral with the help of active transport, not by diffusion. Please listen it. Generally all the plants absorb minerals with the help of active transport, because mostly the concentration of mineral in the soil is low. That's why plant perform active transport. So this is how plant absorb minerals. So student, we have discussed about the transportation of water and transportation of mineral. I hope you have understood this. I'm repeating again. Osmosis, the transportation of water in plant happens with the help of osmosis. Osmosis is a process in which water molecules goes from high concentration region to low, from soil to root. Okay, high concentration to low concentration region. And diffusion and active transport are the process which are used, or through this process minerals are absorbed. So by diffusion takes place in one condition when the concentration of mineral is high in the soil. But if the concentration of mineral is low in soil, then active transport will take place. Okay, so now it was the topic. Now let's talk about something that I have taught you. There are two vascular tissue. What are the name of these vascular tissues? First one is xylem and second one is phloem. Xylem and phloem. Okay, so now let me give you some homework in it. Understand? I hope you are understanding this. So students, after this topic, I'm going to ask you a few questions. Okay, first one is, what is osmosis? What is the meaning of osmosis? Okay, second is, what is the diffusion and active transport? And active transport. And third one is, name the two vascular tissue of plant. प्लांट के दो vascular tissues के आपको नाम बताएं. So there are three questions. What is osmosis? What is the diffusion and active transport? And name the two vascular tissue of plant. Okay, these topics I have discussed with you in this video. That's why I'm giving you same homework. I hope you'll be able to do these questions properly. Understand? And rest of the topics of the same chapter I will teach you in next video, students. Okay, and I will give you some homework like diagram, like table, but in next video. So don't waste your free time. Just try to solve these answers and try to find out the answers of these questions, and watch this video carefully and try to find out the answer. Okay, so it's thank you and good day.